Okay, here's a before look. What I'm going to be doing here, hopefully this week. I'm on vacation, but the storms keep rolling in and out of here, so we'll see how much time I get. But what I want to do is I'm going to tear all these shakes off this side of the house and replace them. They're pretty old, pretty bad shape. I did one wall in the back, and that came out really good. As you can see, these things are not looking really all that great. I gotta get rid of some old pipes that came from the basement. And I've got shutters for these windows. And once I get all this done, of course I gotta take that little sill plate out. That thing's pretty rotted out. Do a little cement work. So it looks like I'm gonna be kind of busy this week if Mother Nature allows. So this is a before look. And hopefully I'll be turning this back on in a day or two or three with an after look. Well, I've got the old shakes off the house. This wagon is just about all it could hold. I had to build the sides up with cedar shakes to hold it all. But as you see now, what we have is the old tar paper that was underneath there. And everything looks to be in pretty good shape. There's clapboards under that tar paper, but they're pretty old, and I'm going to put some plywood over the top of all this, screw it down, and then put new shakes on, and we should be good to go for quite a while. I'll never have to do it again. As you can see, you get kind of filthy doing this work. This is, a nasty job, but I'm on vacation, so what else do I have to do? Can't hunt for arrowheads, so this is the next step. This is as far as I got the first day. I got the plywood all on, and I'm just starting to throw some tar paper over that before I start doing any shakes. And it came out pretty good. That plywood was quite a little job screwing that down, but definitely gives a good nailing surface and insulates the wall a little better. So I'll be back when I get going with these cedar shakes here. So project's moving right along. Okay, I finished up the tar paper work there, and I've got my first row on, and it's a double row. You have to lay down one whole row and then you overlap it because it's got to kick out the bottom, and it helps to drain off any moisture that would accumulate on those. So now it's just a matter of going up a few inches at a time, and a few hundred shingles later, and we'll have this project done. And then comes the part where I really don't like. Not much for painting and staining. If I leave it up to my wife, she'll do it, but it'll take forever. She's so fussy. I just slap the stuff on there and make it look the best I can, but well, this is her house too, so I gotta do what the boss says. Anyway, here's the first row. Well, here's a little more of it. I've started this morning and been working on and off throughout the day, and boy, it's been hot out here. And this is how far I've gotten so far, so we're almost halfway up. Get that all done, and then I can get it stained and get the shutters on and be done with this project. So the shakes all look pretty good. Well, hopefully next time I turn this on, I'll have them all the way up, and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, the new shakes are all on there. Last night I got my wife to come out here and help me, and we busted our butts and got this thing done. I even had her on the table saw, if you can imagine that, and sawing the pieces and handing them up to me so I could stay on the ladder. But I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Now it's just, it's all caulked. I repaired that bottom board. That was actually better shape than I thought. And we're going to get to painting it here probably in the next day or so. So when I come back, you'll see the paint all done, and hopefully I'll have the shutters on then too, because the shutters really make a difference when you finish things up. Wish I could leave them this color, but the rest of the house is brown, and it just would look pretty strange. So there it is so far. Okay, there it is, all done. Just put the shutters on as for the trim. Got the painting done yesterday. Sandy and I worked on that, and everything's back on there. And I just got a little more touching up between the seams. A little bit of the shingles show, and that's an ongoing process for about a week. Trying to catch up with all those, but she's done, and I couldn't be happier because it's just sweltering hot out here, and I'm just dripping with sweat. So this is what I did on my vacation.